Well, hello there, guys. Well, as you guys know, I've been trying so hard to get ESX Server to work, and I finally got it operated. Sort of. I mean, it's not certain yet. We've made it work. We've made it boot finally on ESX 6.7. The most amazing thing of all, I literally just clicked the VMX file, clicked on register VM, and boom, it was working. Simple as that. So that's quite amazing. I moved the VM from ESX 4 to ESX 6.7 and it just worked. Straight out of the box, I just clicked and the magic happened, it booted, and we are finally there. There's a small problem, which is the CPU usage. As you can see, it's pre-allocating everything, so 27% CPU there, which is not quite good because usually VMs don't use CPUs unless they need to, and it's pre-allocating the frequency, which is kind of weird. And also it's taking the entire RAM I've allocated for the VM, which is around 3 or something, but still kind of weird because that usually doesn't happen. But hopefully we get the virtualization going on, the pass-through, 32-bit pass-through that is. So yeah, let's get going. We have internet connection now, which is good. As you can see, we can finally get to the panel, and the VM is connected to the internet. We can even make sure by doing okay, there we go, root, and then we type the password in, and we can okay, what do you mean? Oh yeah, maybe that's the problem. No, I know what's wrong. It's the password. I kinda typed the wrong password, right? Come on. No. What do you mean? What do you mean it's wrong? What? No way. Seriously? Seriously? Okay, something weird happened. I'm pretty sure it's root. What? Let's go. Seriously, is that happening? No way, I got locked out on my own. Seriously, I'm sure it is root. Okay, forget about it. Forget about terminal. Maybe it's just a permission, something that I messed up big time, but that doesn't matter now because we are finally there. We finally got it to work the way we wanted it to. So that's pretty great. Let's go to Windows 2000 Professional. That's the one which has Firefox, and then we can finally manage the VMs as far as I know, because like I got ESX to run previously on ESX 6, but it was quite not as smooth as I would want it to be. And also it was not allowing the pass-through, so it was eating all my RAM. It wouldn't let me turn the VMs on, so that was quite a problem. And hopefully we ain't gonna have that issue anymore. Hopefully. We don't know for sure, but time will tell. And yeah, let's wait and see. And hopefully the password thing was just for the console, because I'm pretty sure I set that. I'm pretty sure that is the password. That was the password. So, oh my god, I'm kind of scared. What if I actually forgot the password for real? Oh, that would be kinda not so cool. Let me just tell you, that wouldn't be quite what I want, but nah. And what the odds? Because I remember very well using my standard password, so let's just keep the hopes up, I suppose. Time to open my browser. Firefox, look at that, the old school Firefox from 2005. Our favorite web browser of all time. Okay, yeah, let's not set default. Jesus, no, can't. No, thanks, no, cancel. It's not. No, no. 168.15.149. I think that's the IP. Oh my god, please don't tell me it doesn't have. No. Oh my god, maybe it's just oh, it's 148, that's why. Forgive me, guys. It's 148. Accept. Okay. Okay. No, don't keep telling me when it's encrypted and when it's not, because that's not what I need. Root. Then we type the password in. Oh, I know what happened. I know now. Uppercase. It was uppercase. That's why I made the same mistake again. I forgot. Okay, so as you can see, it's pre-allocating CPU cores, because as you can see right there, 3% only. And if we go to ESXi, you can see it's taking 27%. So there's something off there. See? Something quite off. Wait a second. Okay, so it's not reading the usage properly, but I'm pretty sure it is correct guest OS to allow for guest specific optimizations to enable installation of VMware tools. Oh, okay, I should do that at some point, but that's not quite what I want to do now. It's let's just try and virtualize something. Oh, wrong OS. There you go. So no VMs are registered with this system. Click add VM to create one. Okay, sure. Yeah, let's do that. Add virtual machine. Let's go with GNU Linux. And we're gonna call it Red Hat Tree. I do have a Red Hat Tree ISO, which is pretty lightweight. We can upload that real quick and try it out. Yeah, that works best, I imagine. So I just have to it's gonna be fun, because I'm gonna like connect the ISO to the server, to the main server ESXi, and then to the VM, and then to the other VM. It's like, wow, there's a lot of nesting going on there. It's insane. So Red Hat Tree, let's call it Red Hat Tree VMX. I think it works best. It's from 1999. It's not quite an OS you would run in 2005, but it is what it is. I don't think I have anything else to use. So yeah, let's go with that. Red Hat Tree processors. Yeah, 256 megabyte RAM. That's sweet. And then it's gonna create the VM. It takes some time. Now we gotta configure the disk. It's loading. Okay, so we're gonna go with untitled VMGK. Let's call it red. 4000 megabyte. Yeah, persistent. SCSI. Do you want to remember the values? Sure. I mean, why not? Right. Hopefully it's gonna let us turn on, because what if it said like you cannot turn on a virtual machine? That would be pretty depressing. But hopefully not. So here we go. We have all the settings. It's pretty cool. It's feels familiar. I mean, if you're used to ESX, it doesn't. Things haven't changed a lot. And I actually like this interface, even though it's almost 20 years old now. Okay, no, not that much. It's 16 years old, 14 years old, 15, I don't know. Anyway, let's get ISO in there and boot the system, make the magic happen. Let me just make sure disk, network, hardware. Okay, there we go. So it's gonna be edit. Let's take a look at that. Connect and power on system, DVD, CD-ROM drive. Yeah, that's what we're gonna use. So now we gotta get the CD-ROM into ESXi 6.7, which I'm gonna hide the screen for the meantime because I don't want to show my files. Just for a second, don't worry guys, I'm still here. Don't you worry about wrong VM. Nice. Removable devices, DVD settings. It's real quick stuff. Oh crap. It's about to rain again. So Red Hat. Oh, 63. Where is Red Hat? Oh, there you go. Slaps. I think that's the one. RH. No, that's the wrong one. Where is my favorite Red Hat? The one that works. Yikes. Is it the one for... that might just be... Should I... Yeah, let's see. Maybe it is. Connect the power on. Sure. And... okay. And now we go back to... the interface. Okay, you can show it now. Right. So we go to VM settings, CD-ROM drive, and connect data store ISO file. No, host device, connect power on. Can we? Yeah. Right. So here's the host device, CD-ROM. I think we do have a CD in there. Is it in there? Yeah, it might be. Unless we have to restart to actually get CD to work, but hopefully it's in there. System, DVD, CD-ROM drive, edit. Yes. Might as well be ready. Connected. The power on. Yes, it is. So we can finally open the console, which you can download here. I do have it though, so I won't do that. You click on attach remote console, you open it, and download manager remote console. Okay, that's not right IP, nor is it the right one. That better. So uppercase password, because I forgot to do the right setting. I forgot, so let's try. Oh, it doesn't turn on. What's happening? Oh, okay, I know what might have happened here. Did we turn it on even? No swap device, no virtual Ethernet switches. There was network failure. Connection attempt properly respond. What's going on? Oh, okay, that's why I typed the wrong IP, because it was local before, as I mentioned. In VMware Workstation 14, it could not get an Ethernet card to work properly, so we had some issues. But now, as you can see, it does work. Let's see how nesting goes, though. I'm not sure if it's even gonna function, but we gotta give it a go, right? Power on. Seriously. No. This is not happening. Again! No! You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. No. Oh. Ah, shit. Network connections. Again, network adapters. See if we can assign some of that for the VM. It's an easy fix, though. It's just a setting you have to change in a VMX file, but it was supposed to work straight through and not show that kind of thing, but let's keep the hopes up. And network adapters. Why does it take so long to load? Dedicated to virtual machines. It doesn't read my network cards for some reason. I don't get why, but still. Okay, so let's go back to the interface, to the web interface that is. And we gotta open the VMX file, so we gotta go to the data store first. VM network connected, remote floppy drive storage. Yeah, let's go to the data store right there. Data store browser, ESX server, VMX file. Instead of VMX, right? Register, download, move. Download it, and then we upload it back later on at some point. Let's just open it. Yeah, I think opening works. I should just... Alright, gonna open? No. It doesn't want to open. Alright, that's fine. I don't care. We will open, dude. Nope. There's this little problem. Browser doesn't seem to trust my own VMs. Not quite cool. And what the fuck? No! I didn't want you to do that. I just want you to open a goddamn VMX file. Oh shit, back to that. So let's try download instead. So we're gonna download. Save. No! Shit. It's not what I want to do. It's not what I want to do. Oh, there we go. So open file. Remove. Let me screen real quick. Shuffle manager. Notepad. Alright. So, what do I have to do to get it working? Back. Here we are. So, a few commands that we gotta set to allow it to operate, to function. That is guest OS. Let's change to VM kernel instead of Linux. So guest OS VM network. Where's guest OS? Control F guest OS other. It's VM kernel. That's one of the changes that we gotta do. VM kernel, and then we go to VT32, which we don't have the instruction, and then the backdoor, which is there already. No, what happened? Monitor control virtual NMU virtual exec. All right, so we're gonna use those commands up there, all of them. Okay. Make sure to paste them real good, then we save. Now I'm gonna hide the screen because I'm gonna upload that back to the server. So bear in mind, where was it downloaded though? I'm wondering. Was saved as operating systems? No, I don't know. This one, save as this VMX file. Will work. Hopefully. Save. Does exist already? Yes. I want to replace it. Then go upload. VM ESX Server VMX. Then we open it. Was it uploaded? It might have been. Find my inventory, upload. It doesn't show that we've uploaded anything, but I'm gonna imagine it did because it did, yeah, completed. So where is it? Is it in the right folder? Hopefully. So let's go back to the VM. We should shut it down. Most importantly, root. Let's see if we have internet first. Ping 101.41. It's my VPS. Yeah, there's response, which is good. Alright, so 0% packet loss. Great stuff right there for us. We can now shut it down. Shut down H. Now, it can die. System's going down for system halt now. Yeah, that's what I want. Quite what I want. Yeah, kill it. Kill it. Alright, and off it goes. Shut down kernel logger, then we gotta wait another 10 hours for the system to decide to work again. And hopefully, we're gonna be able to use some VMs after that. Hopefully. Just hopefully. It's not certain yet because networking issues, because I want the VMs to have networking. It's very important. So we can have the actual experience. We have a warning. Okay, what is this warning? The VM has a big power down. Okay, so we can turn it off. Is the warning gonna vanish? No, still has a warning for some reason. What is the warning? Okay, so it did not update. Apparently, we're still That's a problem. That's quite a problem, storage symbology. So where is the VMX? Maybe no. There's no way. ESX server, can we actually, it's there. VMX F, December 7, 20, what's the time? December, I cannot, Jesus. Come on. Alright, that's definitely not 20, yeah. Okay, rewrote the files. It's not a problem. Okay, let's upload it back. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. It's just ESX server VMX. That's what we gotta be uploading there. And let's just make sure it replaced everything. 29, yeah, it's correct. So we can bring the screen back. We go back to the VMs and we boot up. Failed to power VM. VMX was not found. What do you mean? This was not found. VMX volumes. What do you mean, VMS volumes? Server, I might have just the T32 is not valid encoding in TF8. Just to enable to load configuration file. Oh, okay, so here's the problem. It's this VT32 thing, which is not valid. That's an easy fix. That's an easy fix for sure. So we go back to this VMF thing and we open it. Oh, it's gonna open that other way that we don't need. Let me just bring it back up. Oh, it's here. Never mind. It's right there. Let's get rid of the VT thing. Let me just bring the screen back. CPU, Affinity, hardware. So VT32 can go. We don't need that. Hopefully it's gonna work now. So we save and now we're good to go, I imagine. So let's just upload it back up. We go back to the storage, data store browser, VM, be right back again. Upload. Ooh, wait a second. ESX server, yeah, that's right. And the system hardened. Great. ESX. It's VMX. Okay, there we go. I imagine. All right. Let's try it. We're gonna give it a go. So power on. Volumes was not found. So we got resist backdoor. It's not valid encoding UTF. What do you mean? Okay, maybe it's not UTF-8. That's the problem. Control resist backdoor. What should we do? Okay, it's gonna be a lot harder than I imagined. A lot harder. We gotta work a little bit more. So it's UTF-8. I'm gonna open a sample VMX just for comparison. I'll be right back and check the encoding. So VMX. Let me go to VM real quick. I just want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing, doing the right settings and stuff. So I'm gonna open a random FreeNAS file. Just make sure the encodings, which encoding they're using. FreeNAS open with Notepad. Do they have an encoding? About configure save as. It doesn't have a. Okay, that's a problem. I know what you should do. Make it work. Alright, let's try something. Where's the file again? Gotta open it. ESX CD ESX Server VMX open with Notepad, and then we just get encoding UTF-8, and then we get rid of this restrict backdoor. But instead of giving up altogether, I should just do something else. Let me just add a capture window capture at source. I want to show you the VMX thingy, which is right there. Can you guys see? Yeah, we're gonna be working on that right now. Let me make it take the entire screen. Transform, adjust your screen. Okay, so it supports nested 32-bit VMs into EPG or AMD. Okay, so it's no longer valid. Alright, so I think you can fix it. It's gonna be easy. VHV enable equals true. And then there's another setting that we gotta do. VHV enable true, new vSphere reliant. And then there has to be something else. VM kernel 5. No, that's not what I want to do. So into VHV RVI. Is there any other setting? I think it's just that one. So we save. And now, let's go back to the main screen. Alright. So, now we gotta go to the storage again. Data store browser, ESX server. Be right back. Let's upload the file back again. So, oh crap, ESX server VMX. Open. And, right. Let's see if the magic's gonna happen or not. Virtual machines. Let's open the console first. Oh, we can't without powering on a VM. And virtualized Intel VTX EPG is incompatible with this virtual machine configuration. Continue without virtualized Intel VTX EPG. Yes. Yeah, sure. I just wanna use the VM. Open browser console. Does it boot? Oh yes. Oh yes. Look at that. Well, we can only hope that it's gonna work. Is it really gonna work? I don't know. But the odds are a little better than before, because now apparently we do have pass-through enabled. Let's see. Hopefully, I mean, why is it so hard to get it working? I mean, I got it working, I have it working on VMware Workstation, but there's no connection. ESX doesn't have connection 2.5, nor do the VMs. It doesn't matter if I add cards, it just doesn't work. I've got tired of trying to make it work because it doesn't work. You know, it's just a waste of time. Whatever I try doesn't work. It just keeps showing, oh, it's booting. Fingers crossed, it's the moment. But you know, if we're actually gonna have some fancy hypervisor font, or if we are gonna be mad again and, you know, yet another video without ESX working as well as it should, which is quite likely to happen, sadly enough. Alright, so VMware ESX Server, okay, data refresh, whatever, just HU168. Then we type the password. Alright, let's see. Is it gonna take us there? Yes. So 6% CPU. I'm using a little RAM. Power off. So we attach remote console. We open with great. It doesn't matter. That's the one. And that's not the user I want. Alright. So, okay. Is it gonna work? Please. Please. It powers on. It lives. It lives. It's alive. We made it. We made it. We made it. We made it, guys. Kind of slow, but we made it. I don't think there's a... Oh, is there a CD in there? Even? No. No, operating system I found. So settings, devices, CD-ROM, connect. Oh, CD-ROM. It might not be a system CD-ROM, that's the problem. Yay! Okay. So, time to just power off first and get a proper CD in there. I just gotta find it first. So, screen is coming off for half a second. I'm just gonna look for the CD, make sure I do have it somewhere. I mean, I do, but where is it? Red hat. Let's look for a red hat. Hat. A tree. Let's check tree. Red hat. ISO. Dude. How come? Where is it? So there's the strike. Oh, yeah. I know the problem now. It's 6.2, which is from 1999. And Red Hat 9 is from 2003. That's right. There's no Red Hat 3. There's 6.2. That's where I made a mistake. Alright, so we go to ESXi. We place... We get CD in there. Settings. Sure that's the right CD. So yeah. Little mistake. Just a tiny mistake that we made. But soon enough we'll be able to enjoy some real crazy fun. Alright, now back to the interface. Back to the ESXi interface. I'm gonna go to settings. Where's my settings? Why is it not showing up? Power auto start, edit settings. Yay, CD drive, host device, yes. Okay, so we have the drive in there. Good sign. We can find, ooh, 30% CPU. It's finally using some CPU power. So attach remote console again. I should have, wait a second. Nah, I closed it. I don't know why, but I closed it. So power on. I think we can finally enjoy some Linux action going on. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Starting. It's a little slow start. Remember, it's nesting virtualization, nested virtualization, and it's a VM within a VM within a VM. It's not quite, you know, the fastest thing ever. Was unable to read the front CD-ROM kernel. Oh no. Should update your Linux kernel. If you cannot update the kernel, consider changing the CD-ROM drive. Oh my god. Okay, it's gonna be a little harder than I imagined, but nah. We're gonna survive. We are definitely going to survive. It's just a matter of changing a few more things. Yay! More like RIP. But, oh yes. Let's just get ISO uploaded to this data store, data store browser. And there we go again, my dudes. It's gonna be quite the journey. Let me hide the screen for a second for the upload. It's gonna be quick stuff. Operating systems. Where's my operating systems folder? Yes, Red Hat 32-bit open. So, alright, screen's back, and 5% already. Quite fast. Let's monitor the data traffic. How come? Oh, it's there. It's just no workiness. Oh, now it did update. There we go. 9.4 megabytes per second. Sweet. Pretty sweet. I like that. Oh yes. go back to VMware. It's 39%, 40% now. So soon enough, we'll have some fun. So we got virtualization to work, the nesting. It's gonna be probably very slow because it's a VM within a VM. I mean, I'm running ESXi in a VM, and then the system itself, ESX 2.5, and then the virtual machine. So it's two VMs with the physical system, 2 more VMs, and then finally Red Hat. So 4 layers, 4 different operating systems. Amazing. Oh boy, the future is great. A pinnacle of nesting, and we're just at 46%. That's gonna take some time. Sure will. But we're getting far. %. It was so fast and now it's so slow. What happened? First, like 30% was like, wow, blazingly fast, and now it's like, I don't get it. Maybe it's let me check. Systems struggling? Not quite. 86% just around. I mean, 46 CPU. Little problem with CPU assignment. Maybe there's a fix for that. The allocation. Because it's definitely not using a lot of CPU. I mean, if you go there to... Okay, let's minimize that. Not close that. Let's power it off. But keep the window on because I don't want to log back in again. And yeah, the system kind of died now. As you can see, is there a way to power off VM? Yeah, it doesn't go anywhere. I think we just had the first nested incident. It's 50% CPU. Okay, it's struggling. It really is. Oh no. So we ran through the first issue. System does not want to power off. Unless... Is it off? Set. I don't know. I'm confused. Yeah, it's very slow as you can tell. Something happened. I don't know. Is it on? Is it off? No. It is off. It is off. It is off. Oh, crap. Right. So, it's a matter of waiting now. And its system services 77%. It's using all the cores it's got. And it's making quite some damage. Well, well, well. If only it could run normally under a VMware workstation and not under ESXi, which is under VMware workstation, which is under Windows 10. Oh my god. Why? Why is it so hard? It's vMotion and trademarks. Oh, vMotion was a thing even back then. That's great. ESX Server was like workstation. There was VMware player, workstation, and then GSX, which was for a professional market, but pretty much what VMware workstation is now. And then ESX, which was the hypervisor itself, the type 1. Probably the best back in the day. I don't know. I mean, who knows? 74%, you serious? Oh boy. A few slow transfers, man. 77. One day, my dudes, we're gonna have it working. It's just one more big score, and it's gonna work. You need faith. You really do need some faith, because, oh boy, it is quite this low work. Edit settings. So we're gonna make sure to change from data store, from CD-ROM drive to data store. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Better. So we can save, and hopefully it's gonna work. Let's keep the hopes up. Windows 2000 Professional. We go back to the console here. Alright, so are we ready? Fingers crossed, power on. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. Let me take a look at CPU. Oh my god, struggles real, 49%, 54, 52. Okay, not as much. Okay, it's kind of like running an emulator. I mean, nesting 3 VMs, it's like running a big emulator, short off. As far as CPU usage goes, it really is. Amazingly enough, it's like running PCM, which is low-level emulation, so it's very demanding. It takes like half of your CPU. To install upgrade system running Red Hat Linux or later in graphical mode, press the enter key. To install upgrade system running Red Hat Linux or later in text mode, type text, enter. To enable expert mode, rescue mode, driver disk, I'm gonna go with text mode because the cursor doesn't work well without the tools, so we're gonna go textual. It doesn't take input. I'm serious. It doesn't. Oh, it does take. Great. So on we go. Actually pretty fast. Probably as fast as it would be just in workstation itself without nesting. It's 32-bit. It's not like hard to nest. The problem is the pre-allocation, you know. It is not the rest of the whole thing. It's just the pre-allocation, which is quite the pain. And as you can see, we have the uptime counter, we have CPU percentage, and the RAM, which is only 5 megabyte. Which language? English. US. Welcome to Red Hat Linux. Thank you. Install GNOME Workstation Server System Custom System. I don't want GNOME Workstation, I want KDE, I want Server System because that's a server. We are virtualizing a server environment. Initialize drive. Continue. Host name, let's call it Red Hat 1. No, let's call it Red 1. Yeah, it's a nice name. PS2 button. Yeah, why not? So, yikes. There you go. Hardware clock set to United States. Yeah, Universal. Actually, UTC. Yeah. Let's go British. Password. That's the moment. It's the moment where we type the password, which doesn't even show that you're typing a password. So you wonder, is the keyboard actually working? And it really is. It just doesn't show it. So we type in. Oh, big mistake there. Oh. Microphone covers my keyboard. There's not enough room for my hands, so it's a little hard. Should not make some typos at some point. Complete logger for installation. Okay, sure. It's formatting file system. It's making out the partitioning. As you can see, it's from 2000, year 2000. Well, that's pretty fast. That's for sure. I mean, for nesting, for nested VM, it's impressively fast. It's using just 10 megabyte of RAM, just 54% of the core. It's up for 2 minutes now. Decent. I'm actually very impressed. It took quite a bit to get the system working, which, well, can't say it was fun because, you know, it was really stressful at some point, but we got it working now. It's just a matter of getting that command, the very last command I did, and boom, it boots. It works. It lets you nest the VMs. Maybe it even works under VMware Workstation. I don't know. I don't think VMware Workstation lets you opt for the VTX thing though, like it happened with ESXi. It asked us if we wanted VTX or not. That doesn't happen under Workstation, that's for certain, but we could give it a try at some point one day. Forming post install configuration. It's probably not gonna have any network though. Custom boot disk. No, no, no. Boot disk. No. Oh, it's complete. Wow, that's impressive. It's quite fast. If only we could SSH into the system and have some fun. So we have a server. If only we had an IP that we could go to and see the default web page. That would be fun. But yeah, it's using 47 megabyte RAM, which is the average of Linux. Oh, Lilo boot. Great. It's loading the system. Let's see. Okay, 37% CPU. I wonder if that's real time or 20 seconds CPU usage thing in RAM. Oh yeah, it updates every 20 seconds it seems. Oh wow, what's going on there? ID controller doesn't have any network card. I wonder how do I add those? Buzz logic initialized. Welcome to Red Hat Linux. It's a long boot, kinda, but we gotta remember that we are nesting, so we should have an next to the real thing performance back in the day, because of course, obviously, today with the CPU clock speeds we got, it's a lot faster than that. Boots like the blink of an eye. But back in the day, it wasn't like that. We had ID drives, we had basic SCSI drives, I mean. So it's pretty much the speed we had back in the day. Or maybe not, I don't know. I was a kid when this thing was current, so I can't tell for sure. I was messing around with my PlayStation 2 when ESX server came out, so, you know, can't tell for sure if it's this very speed of or not. Let's try IP. Oh. Let's go. And networks unreachable. Yeah, we don't have a network card. Oh shit, wait a second. IF config. We don't have network card. How do we get it? Is there a way to make it pass through? I wonder. There has to be a way to do that. Oh, why is it so slow? Maybe we should add more RAM to this VM where we manage our ESX server from. Just a little bit more RAM. Just for a headroom, I mean, sorry. I'm sleepy. Preferences, VM tools, devices, fit, power settings, configuration editor, network card. It doesn't have a network card. Simply doesn't have a network card at all. Let's see if we shut down a VM. Switching, sending, term. It's probably gonna manifest locked. Shutting down kernel logger, term sign on. Mounting file systems, turning off smart systems halted. So that does mean that we can turn off, right? Power down, yeah, we can. It's great. So we power off the VM. Hopefully it's gonna power off instantly. Yes, it did. Great. So we are not having any performance issues anymore. So we get to settings, configure. Oh, it doesn't let us add stuff. You serious? Okay, maybe we have to do it from here. It is off. Why is it showing like it's on? Power down? No, it's off. Okay, so it did update now. Hardware. Alright. This network, remove add device, network adapter. It doesn't have network connection, a virtual device, VNX, network connection. Can we click OK? Please stand by on configuration saved. I think we might have connection now. We might. We just might. I'm not sure. It's a VLANs. It's a 10 megabyte per second AMD network card, which might as well be what we need. Quite what we need at this point, because I really want to use some network and it's going to be fun. If only it works, because I don't know. Does that work even? Let's keep the hopes up, right? That's all we can do. Let's wait until it boots up. It takes quite some time. It's a little sluggish. If only we could use... actually, maybe I should try and install Mozilla 1.5 on Windows 10 and manage from my PC without running a third virtual machine just for that. Or maybe even nest it into ESXi for fun, and then have sort of web console thingy going on. A waste of time, actually. Let's just keep it as it is. Is it gonna recognize the network card? 16 megabyte RAM disk. So there's nothing about the network card. It's scaring me. Do we even have an IP? Do we even have connection to the outer universe? It makes me wonder. It really does make me wonder. Welcome to Kazoo Linux. Ooh, we found a network card. You can choose to configure device. You sure? Yeah, would you like to set up networking? Sure, I would. Oh yes, so we're gonna have networking. Apparently, it's sending a request for IP information. And okay, it's taking too long. Oh no, that's not good. That's definitely not good. It's taking far too long. Oh well. Maybe it didn't work. No. Why? Oh, we do have an IP, it seems. No, we don't. Next screen. Should we do? Right. You should just do it manually and hope for the best. Odds ain't high though. Maybe I need to add an external network card just for the VMs. I don't know how ESX Server worked, if it would allow a pass-through. So like, let you use the same network card which you use to manage the server to also manage the VMs, or if it has to be like a different setup, like maybe it was made to be like, oh, network card number 1, I mean the one assigned to ESX Server is just a LAN card, so you can only have LAN access to the server and no access to the internet itself, so that only the VMs could have connection but not the real the hypervisor itself for safety. Maybe that's the reason why, you know, a sort of a second layer. Let's, oh no, I misclicked. No. Crap. Can we cancel that, please? No. Ah. Anyway. Yeah, maybe that's the reason. Maybe for safety. It does make sense if you just get your ESX site connected to a LAN and then a second network card just for VMs so that they could talk to the internet. Sounds safe enough. I mean, I know how it works though. No. Ah! Seriously. I didn't. I'm sorry. I really am. It's not working. It is definitely not working. It's not getting any sort of request. It is a problem. Yes, it's not compatible. No, I'm not gonna use the dynamic IP configuration. No. Take it off. Ah, better. 192.168.15. Net mask. Our net mask is. I guess we should press enter now. I choose 55.192.15.254 default gateway. That's not gateway. Primary name server. That's not a default gateway. I'm sorry. Gateway is 1. Name server. It's DNS wise. It's 8888. My host name and domain. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Come on, right? Don't let me down. Not right now. I just want to have internet or LAN connection between the VM and my network so that I can SSH into it. And maybe run a benchmark for fun and see how it performs or how it doesn't perform, because it's a single core so it might not even work, but ha! Still mining host name in the main. I got stuck. Is it a live? Hello? Is there any life going on? Well, oh, it died. It literally died. I don't know what happened. We are logged in. Let's see if we have connection now. 181, 41. Nope. Okay, so we have a network card, but it doesn't have external connection. That's how it looks like. Can we just Ctrl-C the shit out of it? We can't. Oh, no. Ah. Oh, there you go. 100% packet loss. IF config. Let's take a look at the IP. So we have a local address. 192.168.15. Let's see if we can get there. Back here. Then we go file. No. Window. No, don't open that shit. 192. We have a default web page. I don't even think we have. Ah, I know what we can do. Where's command prompt? There you go. 2000 ping. 192.168.15. Request timed out. Request timed out. Okay, it doesn't have connection. Ping. 192.168.15. 249. That's the IPMI, which for some reason this system thought I was trying to set up as a gateway. I don't get why. I really don't. But still, yeah, we couldn't manage to get proper networking, which is a shame. But it's probably a small setting that we gotta change. Something basic, something quite simple. Let's check the memory management tab. Look at that. Would you look at that? It's cool. 28 megabyte. And then it shows how much RAM you got to spare. That's amazing. Storage management. Can we get a SAN connected? I wonder. Probably not. VMware extended partition for lumber path. Adapter bindings doesn't have a SAN adapter. Network connections. Please wait. Your network connection information is loaded. Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna wait for it. Okay, so we have the VMs and the outbound adapter. You must create a virtual adapter. Oh, so you have to create a switch first. I'm gonna call it VMnet1. It's a great name. Let's create the switch. We stand by when networks are saved. Network settings, that is. Oh, it's loading information. Are we gonna have networking now? Let me just shut this down first. Shut down H now. Term sign O. Then we can go back to this part. We do have one virtual switch, no outbound adapters. We have to add an outbound port group label VLAN1 create. So it's gonna create a VLAN adapter for us. It's a little more confusing because usually it has those by default, so you don't have to dig into networking. It does that for you. VMs have access to the outer world without any sort of manual configuration, but here it's not quite like that. You actually have to do some of that on your very own. Alright, so we have a VLAN, physical adapters. I think we do have a physical adapter, but for some reason it doesn't show here. Dedicated to VMs, there's no one. Okay, so we just have one physical adapter. Does it matter if it's dedicated to VMs or just like for both? I don't think it does. Hopefully not. Outbound adapters, virtual switches, no outbound adapters. Traffic will be routed locally. Yikes. Virtual switches, can we add a no one? Network adapter, no outbound adapters. How do we get a outbound one? So it's just local traffic. That's not good. VLAN, no. Network 1. Let's call it VNetwork 1. There has to be a way to add an outbound adapter. Please tell me there is. I'm so tired of trying things blindfolded. Oh, CPU went crazy now because of that. VLAN, no outbound adapters. Alright, VLAN 1 might work. Alright, it might just work. Virtual switch, outbound adapter 0 assigned, 0 total. So outbound adapters, oh boy. Virtual machines are shut down, swap configuration, event settings, console settings, settings, preferences, actually settings, configuration editor, we can change that. Network adapter, bridged. Okay, let's try bridged mode. It might as well work for us. So that's what we're gonna do. VMs, memory, red hat tree, properties, configure hardware. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, edit. Oh, seriously? Unavailable VNX connection. Oh, so that was it. That was the reason. Alright, so hopefully it's gonna work now. Hopefully. Why can't we edit the VM from that other screen though? Configure options. And for some reason it doesn't let us change anything from here. As you can see, editor. Which is the best one. It doesn't let us do shit. I think it's a permission setting. Probably is. Let's power it on. And hope for the best. Maybe we have network now. Maybe. Just maybe. Let's keep the hopes up. 192.168.15.148. Lila boot. It's coming back to life. This video is probably 1 hour long by now. It took so long to get it working, and now we're struggling a little bit more to get networking. But once we figure out networking for one instance, we're gonna be able to figure out for all instances. Because it's pretty much the same thing anyway. It's not like it's a big difference. We're gonna install like stuff like Windows XP later, Windows Server 2003. We want to have an environment that would actually remind a lot of a real virtualized environment back in the day. Back in 2005, that is. We're doing a retro thing, and maybe we could even try afterwards running some recent distros just to see what actually runs, what does not run, out of just for fun, you know. Let's see, do we have networking now? 41. Do we have network? Please tell us we do. Please, server tools not available. Lame. I don't we don't quite need that, do we? Do we really need? I don't think so. I think it's DHCPID V to assign a DHCP thing. 100% DHCPID. The command not found DHCPID. No command ifconfig. Running multicast address Ethernet. Do we have connection to the VM itself? 192.168.15.148. I think we do have local. Do we have local? Okay, that's a problem. We don't even have local network connection, apparently. As you can see, there's packet loss, so we can't even communicate to the main one. Oh boy. Okay, so next episode, I'm gonna figure out how to get networking working. So trying to ping stuff, and then we can install links and try some text-based web browsing, then SSH, stuff like that. Even maybe running an old school web server, you know, web page and stuff, just for fun. Maybe MySQL, even, you know, just for fun, man. Just for fun, just for fun. We are doing that just for fun. There's no reason to run ESX 2.5 in 2018 at all. There's literally no reason. You can run all those old operating systems with an actual hypervisor without the need to nest it all like crazy, and you would get functional network straight off the box, which is even better. We wouldn't run through all of this struggle to get it operating. So there's that as well, which you gotta consider, but still it's fun. I've never seen anyone doing that, so I was like, why not? Why not you give it a go and try something different? Think out of the box, out of the YouTube box. You know, people are always doing the same things, always hitting the same key. Why not you try something different for once? So that's what I'm trying to do here. Sort of, because as you can see, it's not working as it should, but yeah, we got the system installed, we got most of it working, not like 100%, but we're getting there at a slow pace, but we are definitely getting there. And at some point we're gonna finally be able to network and do all the fancy stuff that we want. But from now, yeah, that's that's what we have for today, boys. Anyway, I think I'll see you guys soon. Keep making more videos on that, probably even today. I don't know if I actually want to face networking issues today, because I had quite a long day. But who knows, maybe a surprise could come along. Anyway, y'all take care. Thank you all for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a thumbs up. If you disliked it, leave a thumbs down. But really, thank you for watching the video. It means a lot. Goodbye and take care.